Guys, they have done it again. They have done it again. Once again, I say, if you'd have told me 2 years ago, the most original, dynamic, creative force in the world of RVs was a stick and tin brand like Salem and Wildwood, I'd have said, go home, you're drunk. But once again, they have created something out of the ether that never existed before. And today, we're going to be taking a look through the new family of Veranda models right here. These are models that specifically have, to my knowledge, the largest patio deck hanging off the back of them that's ever existed. And they have them in all sorts of different shapes and sizes. We're gonna look at some that are a little bigger, a little smaller, and I'm gonna chapter mark this video by different model numbers so that you can check this out, whether you're looking for one that you park, whether you're looking for one that you tow, whether you're looking for one that you tow a little bit, but you park most of the time. Whatever the case is, they've got something for you here. Now, I'm also going to go through after this and get full walkthrough video tours of all three of these that are out right now. And I really cannot wait to see what you think about this thing, because this is something new, fun, and there's so many cool little features to this that I think are just gonna blow your mind. I can't wait to hear what you think. So we're going to start small and work our way up through the group today, because the thing is, Veranda's not a series. Like, this is a Salem Cruise Light or a Wildwood X Light that has the Veranda features and concepts in this specific floor plan, kind of like view. Now, this is the really cool thing. You've got like a 90-inch deck or something like that with like an additional 40-inch power rack and pinion extension that goes down floor flush. That's all composite plank flooring. So, you know, this is designed to stay outdoors all the time, because it's not like a toy hauler. You don't put it away. It does get a little bit shorter for traveling, but look how much fun this is. I was having such a blast having that hard shell cover over my head, having outside speakers built in right there, the Blade Fusion lighting, a very awesome, very similar to like residential outdoor camp kitchen. And if you're out there griddling on a crazy hot day, you could be burning your face off. They built flipping water misters into this thing. And whether you're hooked up to city park water or if you're working off of your fresh tank, all of the Veranda models have those cool little, like, you know, swamp cooler mister kind of things going on in the back. But they really went all in on adding shape and curvature and character to every one of these to really give it its own cool, interesting, unique identity. Now, that's a very wide electric space heater down there that we call a fireplace. Easy viewing direct entertainment center. And every single floor plan has some kind of neat, interesting, creative kitchen solution, because they, with the deck space, they had to kind of go through and reimagine and re-envision what these things could be to make it all work. But notice, even down here in the Cruise Light smaller family, we still have things like solid surface counters, all those cool aesthetic things. Here at a more budget-focused, smaller, lighter, very towable model. Because that's one of the coolest things about this, is I think when a lot of people heard about this, they assumed it was all going to be destination park models. But the reality of the whole situation is that they have some for towing, some for parking. They have some that could be used a little bit in between. There's really no one way that you have to use these. Like, if what you're looking for, you know, is something more like a park model, they can certainly fulfill that need. But then you've got the 32 Veranda, the middle stepson, if you will. This is really interestingly balanced, where it looks like they amalgamated every Salem and Wildwood RV that's ever existed into one. You have massive campsite windows like the views. You have the awesome, amazing Veranda deck right here. You've got the private, basically Olympic Queen power bedroom in the front. The living room and kitchen of this, it looks almost like it was taken out of one of the Lodge models, but this is still something that if you had a decent truck, like a 3/4, you could probably tow it around pretty readily. It's something that could be really well suited for park use, but it's still portable. And that's what's really, really cool about this one, where maybe you've got like a seasonal site, and as you can see, we had a guest right here. We were in a live dealer display, so there were lots of folks coming and going, and there was just, you know, no avoiding tripping over one another. But they all have that exact same deck configuration off the back. They all have the mister system, the griddle built in, the camp kitchen, the sink, the outdoor fridge. They all have all of those things incorporated.
And it was really interesting to me how they went about executing the different kitchens and living rooms on these. Now, when we were at the Cruise Light X Light, member, that's 6.5 foot tall, because that's what those are. Now we're in a full Salem Wildwood. Notice how it looks bigger. That's because these are now 6'9" tall. And that's the really cool thing about this. It's not forcing you into one size and making accommodations. They have small, medium, large. It's a concept that can apply to any series that they currently build. And that's what I think is very, very cool about it. Now, just like their bigger Salem Wildwoods, anywhere that they can, such as this model, they're actually doing things like not just incorporating the bigger bed and the power head tilt and all those sorts of things, or the handy pet steps so your four-legged furry friends can come along, but big bonus closets prepped and ready for a combo or stackable washer dryer. They don't have that in the smallest one because there's not enough room, but from the medium one up, they're doing it literally wherever they can. And take a look at how big this is. You know, I'm a little bit over 6 foot tall myself. I was actually able to get in there, close the door, shut myself in, and have plenty of room still. But this is the one that I think is going to make headlines. This absolutely blew me away. It looks like they took a 44 view and they applied the veranda concept to it. And it really has like a best of both worlds kind of feel. First of all, the amount of window coverage on this is absolutely insane. But look what they did with the second awning. They realized they had all of that covered patio construction right there, and it was all structural. So they actually attached a second awning to that back thing right there. And as a result, you now have more shaded patio awning space on this than you ever would have before. And this one is the only one that actually has that ceiling fan outdoors. So even if you're outside and it's a nice warm day, but there's no airflow, you can still create your own breezes out here. Plus, you still have the mister function available on one of these things, and nothing says you can't just go inside for a little midday cool-off siesta, you know? But the shaded covered patio space in this, even if it's a drizzly rainy day, you could still like sit out on the back porch and maybe have like a morning cup of coffee, or me a Diet Mountain Dew. I love the smell of coffee, but the moment it hits my lips, I get whiskey shivers. But you don't care about that. This right here, it's 8.5 foot wide. It's 8.5 foot tall. It's bigger in every way than the rest of the families. But this is definitely something really intended to be towed somewhere and left somewhere. Like, the cool thing about this, like, if you don't even have a big truck, you don't want to tow an RV, get a seasonal site. We can set up RV delivery for you and have it brought right to you. Again, all the window coverage is amazing. Now, you see all the windows on this. There's actually a whole house power shade system where you can walk over and push one button and close all the blackout power shades you want. But this staircase to heaven takes me up to a loft. I have never seen something like this before. It's a full upper deck bedroom, living room, wombo combo, and you put your feet in the frickin' floor, Batman. I've never seen something like this. And look at me again. I'm a little over 6 foot tall. I have room in there. Those little padded chair seats are included. They can fold down flat. So if you want a full 4-person kind of arrangement, you can. If you would have, like, if you have this park somewhere and you want to invite me, I'll live upstairs the whole time. I'll only come down at night. I won't bug you. I don't care. This was so much fun. It wasn't even frickin' funny. Now, if you want to turn that bed north, south, east, west, upside down, remove it. It doesn't matter. You can do whatever you want with this space. It has its own entertainment area upstairs. You have your own privacy curtains. The only thing is you gotta scoot your way out of it like a dog scratching their butt across the carpet to get out of this thing. But I don't care. I literally don't care. I will deal with it if you want to invite me along, because it is that much fun. And again, if you have this parked at a lake site and maybe you have kids, or you might invite grandkids or anything like that, it is so absolutely awesome sauce cool up there. And I was shocked because this bathroom is under that loft. I was shocked I could still fit into that thing. Now, they know how to knock out an amazing bedroom in this Lodge series. They've been doing it for years. Again, maximizing window coverage. But what's brilliant about how they execute this is they still give you awesome closet storage and stackable washer dryer prep space. Now, I'm in a slight wide angle lens mode here just to help you understand the space. I don't normally do that, so I want you to know. But again, washer dryer capacity, mega closet capacity. What do you think about this? I love it.
So what do you think, guys? You know, you've heard me yakety-yakking quite a bit. Would you camp it? That's really the question at the end of the day. It's neat, it's fun, Would you camp it? Would you consider it? Would you look into it a little bit further? That's the question. Now, I'm going to do a couple things. As I always do, I'm going to leave you some links in the video description so that you'll be able to see where we will have these and what they'll be running roughly. But in addition to that, I'm going to also go back through about my next 6 hours will be spent just getting you full walkthrough video footage of these things. I mean, look how cool this is. Look, you can legit have a patio party with adults on the back of this thing. It's just awesome. I love stuff that is new and different, so pardon me if I seem over the top today, but this is very cool for me. I had a lot of fun today. I don't know if I'd had this much fun looking at campers for a long time, so I really appreciate it. And if you like how we get down here and get you all the cool new footage, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We'll catch you the next time. So take care, stay safe, have fun, and happy camping, everyone.